Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. Bangarang! It is so good to be home. Yes, those of you that know, some of you in the room now, we were in Cancun for a week, portion of the Barefoot Bangarang tribe, and we had a ball. So I want you to be planning. We're going to be looking at some type of event coming probably in the next year. So start getting ready for that, things like that. Bruce and I are hashing out the details of what we want to do next. We want to hear from you guys what we want to do next, whether it be a cruise or another all-inclusive somewhere or something like that. Just let us know. tarotwithanattitude.com. You can reach me there right here. Let me go ahead and put this up so I can get some things going and people can see what's happening. Man, you want to talk about my HempWorks. I forgot to pack my HempWorks on my shoulders after missing it. My wife and I went down early. We were there for 8 days and without it. And let me tell you something. It reminded me how much this HempWorks does for me or whatnot. So pay it some close attention. HempWorks with an X.com/tarot with an attitude. I woke up this morning sore and now I've got my double pump full of the HempWorks with an Attitude coffee. You know, one of the things I noticed today, as we get started here, is, and y'all have to kind of excuse some of the camera stuff. I don't have my camera stand set back up or anything. I am just kind of going for it here with this morning to get back in and say hello to my tribe and everybody that I've missed for a week. It has been awesome, you know. But one of the things, and looking at the date, 11/4/2021, when you add those numbers going direct to cost, 1 + 1 is 2, + 4 is 6, okay? Plus 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11. We are in a magical number for the day. Welcome home. What a day to get started. 11, a magical number, understanding that and understanding what's going on. So, Maverick, I kind of saw your question there real quick. I want you to understand today is a day to put some feet to your prayers. If something's going on, today is a day. If there's somebody you want to reach out to, be open, be available. Universe has a lot in store for us today in the 11, and universe is being able to understand what we need in times of different energy just to give us that different boost. Today is 11. The power of 2 ones together, the individual and new beginnings. Those things are things we need to grab hold of. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Spirit, Mother, God's guides, thank you for everything you have given to us. Thank you for the safe trip of all the people. Thank you for the experience that we felt. Thank you for the guidance and understanding and knowing and feeling the presence of others, being able to give hugs, reach out and touch. That was just absolutely amazing. In all this, we ask you to open our hearts and minds to the messages as we go forward today. So you know what? So mote it be. As we move forward today, one of the things I want you to realize is what I did do in that 11 was I asked Spirit, I brought 2 cards here real quick, okay? And one is beautiful. The first card I pulled was the light card, okay? The very top card after shuffling and saying, what do you need us to know about today with the 11? And Maverick, again, what it talks about here, the 7 of crystals. Now, this card is green, so it might cause green screen problem, but the 7 of crystals, and it says options and results. Today is a day to slow down, to make sure you're looking. New options will present themselves. Maverick, it wouldn't surprise me if a new option for you didn't present itself sometime through this week. But today, be especially careful. We need to look at our options. This is the 7 of crystals. All right. So we're talking about being grounded, being there. When I looked at the shadow card, the result there was nothing short of amazing, too. How do we find it? Where do we go? What's the scope of this? Well, we can say, Rob, looking at these options and these results and looking for different results are one and the same. Let me ask you this. Should you be looking for a different result? That's what came to my mind. That's what Spirit gave me. And that's what Spirit just gave me is as we're going through today and we look at options, a lot of times we're looking for options for a specific result we've already got planned in our head. Maybe we should be looking for a different result for those options. Maybe instead of looking to someone else to make us happy, I should look within myself, new options. See what I'm saying? This is very powerful. Spirit does not want us to be alone, but at the same point, Spirit wants to tell you you're not alone. Spirit is always there. Commune with Spirit, commune with nature. These animals were just absolutely incredible. So I was drawn to this deck this morning, very drawn to it. And then the Page of Shells. This is just kind of crazy. As our shadow card, the means to an end, using your intuition and inspiration. Our beautiful tree frog here, that's what I see him as, a beautiful, wonderful tree frog, is telling us today in this power of this 11, you have to go slow. You have to use your intuition, go with your gut. Where can you be inspired? That's what we're looking at. Where can you be inspired? How can you inspire others? That's the secret and the magic of this day and this beautiful 11 day. You know, some people coming in, Bangarang, welcome home. Glad to see you. It's always good to get home. We had a ball. The resort was beautiful. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. Food left a little bit for everybody to be desired, but the people were friendly. The resort was beautiful. But even the food had great taste. A lot of times it just didn't get hot. But let me tell you something. Those swim out pools, the pools there, the beach, the catamaran ride. Oh my God. I might find someone to come on and tell us about each different thing. And then to end it up in Tulum with the Mayans and things like that. So many spirits, so many things. If you look at things from a different result, so many wonderful things happen there. It was a great, great time. Different people that are going on. It was great to make new friends in person. So that's what this magic of this 11 is about today. Carrying on that magic. Remember, we are the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. We are the ones that are supposed to get barefoot. We yell Bangarang to remind ourselves what I put out is what I get back. All right. We are looking for our magic and we're trying to reclaim our magic so we can find our wings and we can fly again. That's exactly it. And no matter what life throws at us, paddle on, keep moving. That's what's happening. Bridget, good morning. Glad to see you. Had so much fun. Glad you were there. Everything that was, man, whew, what a day. Yesterday was a long day. But even in all the traveling, it went just about as smooth as we could get it to go. It was nice. It was wonderful. Things were good. Maverick, happy rising. I hope you are well. I was hoping you might pull a card to give me some insight on my love life. Anything new on the horizon? Thank you in advance. Sending love and light. Oh, absolutely. Maverick, pop something in there that you are appreciative for, that gives you gratitude. That's one of the things, but we will go right here and I will take a look and see what's happening. Maverick, looking in your love life, you know, what I'm getting is some of that learn to be happy here, learn to be happy in and of yourself, go do things you enjoy. What I'm really picking up is, you know, we all kind of get in that rut where when we want to do something fun, but we're tired of being alone, so we don't go do something fun. You miss the opportunity to meet somebody that is doing the exact same thing you do for fun. That's one of those things. That's what it is. Get out of the house, get up. You know, I put in the thumbnail this morning, kind of a title. And I want y'all to look up the book Meditations. Not by who you think it is. It's by Marcus Aurelius. Okay? The Caesar. And one of the things I want you to know is Marcus Aurelius wrote this book, and there's some great things as far back as Marcus Aurelius. And one of these things that I caught, I pulled it up here so I can make sure I read it right for everybody. But Maverick, this struck me for you. The happiness, wait a minute, where do we go? Oh, There it is. Your happiness depends upon your actions and attitudes. It's your responsibility. That's what we're talking about. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Isn't that amazing? When you think about it, we're preaching these thoughts. We're preaching snap out of this negativity. Move on. What are your thoughts? Thoughts and words are powerful. And I will say this, instead of going, I'm tired of being alone, okay? I can't wait to meet who Spirit is going to send my way. Because when we put that out there, it puts out that I want to be alone. All right? So, Maverick, let's take a look here real quick. We'll pull a couple of cards. Maverick and his love life and find out who's going to be coming in soon. What's happening? Where are we at? Okay. So, here we go. Something's coming. Somebody's coming. Are you prepared? Are you slowing down? Are you opening your options? This might be somebody that you would not originally see as an option. Okay. But they are. What I've got is this beautiful whale. And you got the world card. Fulfillment. Celebration. So yes, things are coming your way. Things are going to come. We have all of the elements represented here in the world. We have the sun, the moon. We have everything we can do here. I'm going to try to bring this in a little closer without it blurring up. Okay. But we're going into the depths. So what this is talking about, the whale dives deep. All right. I'm going to look at this here for a minute. The sun is shining bright, kind of like that swimming in the warmer waters. And then he goes down deep and gets a cool drink or whatnot, or gets cooled off, back up into the moonlight. There are things happening that you are not aware of, okay? And there are things that you're doing that you're not aware of. So be conscious about your thoughts and use that energy of today to find out what's happening. Well, the one I'm getting here, okay? Justice, truth, clarity. You know, this card came upside down. So what I'm seeing here, this is the ultimate karma card, things like that. Make sure you're putting out. Have you pictured this person? Have you said, here's the type of person I'm looking for? And that's what's going on. Karma's got to balance itself. Are you putting yourself in the place of where the people are that you want to meet? This is going to be back to what I'm saying. The karma card is all about truth and clarity. Are you being truthful about yourself? Are you being clear about your intentions? That's what I see. Once you get there, the world is yours. This is all going to be. You will not be alone. You will be able to meet someone as long as you're putting yourself out there to be met. Does that make sense? Let me know what's going on. Glad to see you again, Maverick. Welcome back. Bangarang. Christina, good morning. Glad you made it home safe. Everything. Wow. You had a kind of a trek through the airport. That sucked, but you made it. That's good. Yeah, not everybody who presents themselves as something is who they are. So, welcome home. Glad you're home. Thank you for being there for a week. It was awesome. We had a great time. Tell Jeff I said good morning. All right. Michael, good morning. Bridget, Rob, Bangarang Tribe. We are here. We are loud. We are strong. Michael, this is one of those things where I wish you could have been there. We had powerful sessions. We had some wonderful times. We had some of y'all might have seen some of the lives that we did, but they were really good and things really happened well. We had some great time. So welcome back. Glad to see you. Got news on my brother and it's not good. I am sorry to hear that. What we're going to do is let's everybody take a moment. We're back together as a tribe. Breathe in through your nose. We're going to send Michael some healing because of understanding about what's going on with his brother, and he's going to need to have to deal with this. Okay? So everybody, deep breath in through the nose. Michael, you too, brother. Okay? Deep breath in through the nose. Picture yourself surrounded in white, beautiful, glorious light and energy. Bring that in. From above, you see this white light just circling around you. And as you draw it in, you draw it down through your body and into your heart. You feel it start to radiate out and start to push any darkness or any negativity away. Healing energy is brought in now up from the ground, from Mother Earth, deep within the earth, through your root chakra and meeting in the heart. Breathe that energy in to meet with the heavenly energy as above, so below. Let them both now fill you, wrap around your heart. Just make your heart feel the love, the kindness, the light, the energy. Tell this is spirit, this is energy, this is love. Now let those both radiate around your heart. And now let the energy from the ground move up through your head, through your crown chakra. Let the energy from above move down through your root chakra. It is now you are a conduit for the earth and the heavens to come together. You are there, just like the horizon. You are where these energies will meet. You can actually feel them start moving throughout you, filling you up with light. I'm going to see Michael's brother, and I'm seeing Michael. I'm going to send out. There's so much healing we can do. Michael, I'm sending your brother healing energy. I'm sending you healing energy. I'm kind of caught between the two of you and where I'm at. So I'm going to send this energy out, and I want everybody to send energy to Michael. If you're picking up his brother, send it to his brother. But in all cases, we want all this healing light and energy to come out, come through, and Michael, feel this radiating around you now. Everybody, I hope your brother can feel it. Things like that. We are sending this to you. So mote it be. Make it happen. God love you. Bangarang. 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 Bruce, Bangarang. Glad to see you here this morning. Thank you so much for all the effort you put into this thing we did. And we are looking forward to some other events and things that are going to happen soon. Elaine Tat. Hello, Elaine. How are you? Glad to see you. Welcome to the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. We get our shoes off. We get grounded. We actually try to yell Bangarang and say, what I put out, I get back. I find my magic, and we fly. That's what we're after. You know, that's what's going on. Radha, hello, Robin family. I'm grateful for God's constant guidance and love. It is there. And Radha, thank you so much for that. That is a good reminder for people. It is constant. It is there. I've always said to people, we step away from our magic. We step away from spirit. Spirit never steps away from us. That is us rejecting that we have this connection and things that are close. Radha, great thankfulness. Thank you very much. Let me know what's going on. All right. Angie McClary, good to see you. Hey, bangers. Good chilly morning for NWA and a happy new Scorpio moon. Absolutely. New moon tonight, folks. New moons are great energy for bringing things home, bringing things in. Work that energy. Know what you want. Be together in today. I think it's funny now that we bring all this together that we have the new moon tonight and today is an 11. All right. Think of all the manifesting and things that we can do and things that are going to be able to be accomplished if we put our heart and mind and our souls in the right spot, in the right place. Okay. That's what I'm looking at. This is today, new moon. Bring some new things in, manifest, find out what's going on, okay? Find out what's going on in your life. Stop. Look for a different result. You're looking for results, but maybe you're looking for the wrong result. Like we said before, options will come maybe if you change what you're wishing for. And again, stop wishing, make it happen. That's one of those things. It's going to happen. Radha, may I get a guidance from angels? Thanks. Absolutely. We are going to ask the angels right now what guidance they can give to Radha and see where we are. All right. Here we go. All right. I don't have my second camera, so everybody's just going to have to bear with me. We're going to be holding cards up. All right. Okay. Radha, everything I'm getting is coming from within you. These are going to be things that are going to be empowered and done by you. There's some blockages that are going on. One of the things that I see is we're blocking some new mental clarity. There's new ideas, new things, and we have the goat here. Okay, this is what I want you to see. And goats can be stubborn. All right, billy goat, ace of feathers. This is in the mind. You have to stop and look at new things for your mind, new things for new ideas, new thoughts. You're blocking them. Spirit is there. This card came upside down. Both of your cards came upside down for new beginnings. You're blocking a new beginning because you're holding on to something that you need to let go of. The Eight of Shells also it came out upside down. For you, you are not walking away from something that you need to be walking away from. Quest, renewal. You need to be looking for a new outside influence. You need to be looking for a new inside influence. You need to understand that it is time for you to step forward and to move. You can't keep staying in the same place, Radha. And that is what I'm getting, that you are kind of stuck. To be able to do this, take one step. One baby step. Open your mind up to new people, new things, new patterns. And guess what? You will absolutely be able to move forward. Use the energy of today. Talk to Gaia. Talk to the mother. Talk to the father. Have them help you. Okay. But you got that, know that they're there to help you, but you have to move forward. You can't just sit there and go, okay, push me. They're not going to do that. They want to see you being strong and knowing that deep down inside, they've got your back. Okay. So it's time for you to make some moves. It's time for you to do something different. It's time for you to use the energy of the 11 today and bring that home, and you will be able to find new opportunities and seek new results. That will be really cool for you. Awesome. Way to go. Great cards. Okay. Dolores, good to see you. Good morning. Blessings to everyone. Here we are. Glad to see you too. Michael, hey, sis, everything that's going on. Tina, Grand Rising. Glad to see you, Tina. Welcome. Bangarang. Come on in. Get shoes off. Find your magic. Natalie, good to see you this morning. We are so glad to be home. Natalie, glad to have you here with us. All right. Oh, my goodness. I'm so grateful for Leon, the young plumber that fixed some of my plumbing issues. Yes. Amazing. Some of these little things that we keep putting off and finally we get them done. Man, that takes care of things. Things are coming together. That is amazing. See, Glenda, good morning. Much love, Rob. May I please get a message for a clear conscience on my husband's job, if he will be continuing comfortably, for he does love his job, for me to show him strength. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to need to, yes, I think I know where you're coming from this. So, see, Glenda, exactly what we're going to do. Let's talk about how you can be the best support for your husband in the upcoming weeks. Let's ask that question, okay? That will kind of bring all that together. Husband's dealing with some stuff for the job, and how can, see, Glenda, best support him and show him he is a strong and able to come through anything human being, That's what we're talking about, all right? Here we go. See, Glenda. All right. In the root of this situation, the King of Shells, harmony and integrity. You cannot worry with him. You have to be, in other words, you can't be in a worried state trying to get somebody not to worry. Even, and my wife and I, we've learned this. I can't be in a worried state about her, trying to help her not worry. That energy is powerful. It comes on. All right. And it shows. A lot of times with empathy, you need to walk up and go, babe, you got this. We're good. That's what we're talking about here. The King of Shells. You have to dominate in your external world your happiness. You have to dominate your subconscious and the emotions that flow. You have to show him how. Look at what we got here for this card. And with your question, going with the flow. Let things go. And when you don't, you got to wrap your seahorse tail around something and hang on. That's exactly what we're talking about. This is talking about harmony and integrity. If you want to help him, what the root of this issue is, you need to be the person you want him to be. Let him see it. Okay? Because, folks, if we're constantly down, grumpy, or whatnot, if we're in a bad mood, but yet then we want to give the message that it's okay to be happy, your message doesn't go forth with as much power because people don't see you happy. He needs to see you happy. He needs to see you coming through, grabbing and having that inner strength. Guess what? It's a balance, temperance. We have the beautiful zebra. Balance and harmony. So when you look at here, we have two cards that go with harmony. We have harmony, integrity, and balance. It's one of those things. That's where you have to do. The temperance. You can't make him not be afraid. You can support him. You can be the happy person that he needs to be around so his mind gets off of the worries. But if you're worried about him and y'all are both worried about the situation and you be the strength you wanted to have and let him absorb it from you and let him stand up. Give him nothing negative. Don't go on, oh, baby, if this happens, blah, bullshit. Baby, you rock. You got this. No matter what occurs, you got this. We got this together. Let's go have a good time. You get him outside and it'll do you both wonder good. Okay? Be what you need him to be. All right? Feel what you need him to feel. Radiate that out there. Put that energy out there. And guess what? He'll be able to pick that up. Okay? But if it's words and not actions, that's one of those things you got to be careful of. Okay? Let your actions speak louder than your words. See, Glenda, love you. Yeah, tell him I'm sending him my love, everything else. And if he wants to talk to me, love talk to him. Okay? Let me know. All right, Rod. Happy Diwali, everyone. Glad to see you here. Hello, Michael Maverick. Thank you for asking, Rob. I'm appreciative for another healthy day. The people around me and the path I'm on reach my highest self. Isn't it amazing how we do when we recognize the path that we're on is where we need to be? Maverick, that's beautiful. And that's one of the things once you start going there, why it's important. Because if we're worried, if we're a little down, if things are taking us, then we're not putting out the energy to attract that beautiful person that we want next to us. We're going to attract the person that's putting out the same energy. So what energy are you putting out there? When you sit down to meditate sometime today, and you go to your place, to your construct, to your safe place, meet this person there. Make this happiness come through of what it will be like to be there with them. That's what I'm getting for you. Amazing. Thank you for that gratitude. It is absolutely beautiful. Morning. Can I, a spiritual dream card, had quite an interesting dream with a snake, damaged cars, motorbike. Okay. Snake is talking about new life a lot of times. It sheds its skin. All right. And you got to remember, snake was not actually, the snake at one point, we see them, but when snake was created, it was serpent. Was a beautiful creature. God created the serpent. Okay. And we see this as scary or whatnot. I do. I see a snake. It's dead. Sorry. Probably not the right thing to do. I've learned to temper that and look to see what type of snake it is before I kill it. But other than that, one of the things I've grown when we live on this water and things like that, I need these creatures that sometimes seem creepy. Okay. We need them to keep the rats down. We need them to keep other life down. So nature, they're nature's exterminators. We need that. Yes, do they eat the eggs and we get mad when we see them eating eggs of some beautiful bird? But I don't need 50,000 birds sitting in my tree taking a crap on my head every time I walk out either. It's nature's way. It's what God did. It's Mother coming in and saying all creatures great and small. So when we're looking at this and I see the snake, I'm seeing the shedding off, damaged cars. One of the things is the motorbike. I'm not damaged cars. Cars carry multiple people. The motorbike, I'm going to go with this right now. It's coming over me. What I'm seeing is it's time for you to change. It may be time for you to get out of a car with somebody else because it's damaged, and it might be time for you to ride alone for a while. That's exactly what I'm getting here. A lot of people don't want to hear that. You know, I use this when I'm doing couples counseling, Elaine, and this is one of the things I tell people right up front. Remember, I don't know if you were here, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Your happiness is your responsibility. So it's up to you to shed that skin. It's up to you to become this new person. And it's also up to us to decide if a relationship or something has served us and it's time to move on, possibly even be alone for a while and speedily be away from it. It is one of those things what I'm picking up here. And when I talk to people in couples, it is one of the things that I say. And I'm like, remember when you got it doesn't have to be a brand new car, but a new car to you. But for those of us that have had new cars, it's like, oh, I'm going to take care of it. Everything. I'm going to spend the weekend. Every other weekend, she's getting washed. She's getting vacuumed. No. You're not bringing your candy into my car. You're not bringing your cigarettes into my car. Even if you smoked, I'm going to smoke outside the car. 8 months later, and I have a reason for 8 months. 8 months later, you're throwing kids' Happy Meals in the back seat. You spilt your Starbucks down the front seat of your car, and all that kind of crap happens. The car has become just a ride. We have either taken the car for granted, or we've just become used to the car. When I see you talk about a damaged car, what I'm seeing is a relationship that has been abused and taken and just taken for granted. All right. It hasn't been cared for. It hasn't been done. Multiple people. Okay. But I see you on a motorbike heading away and saying, okay, it's time for something new. That is what I'm getting there. I'm going to go ahead and pull cards and see what's happening. All right. Let's see where all this blends in at with what I was just given. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Yes. 8 months. What do I get? The 8 of crystals. This card came upside down. And what we're talking about here, you haven't dedicated yourself to yourself. Have you lost? And what I'm seeing here, there's no progress. This card talks about dedication and progress. Things have come to a complete standstill like a car to wreck. It's no longer useful. It's time to move. And the 8 is a very powerful thing about learning and being the master, and they're one and the same. Apprenticeship, learning, being open to new ideas, new thoughts, new principles, and being able to pass those on to other people. Elaine, this is what I'm seeing for you. We have a very strong buffalo here, but the buffalo, they don't stay in one place. They graze, move on, come back. They have whole tracts of hundreds, if not thousands of miles that they used to roam as one herd. I need you to understand this. That's what we've got here. It's time for you to move forward with something and let something go. You notice there's not 2 buffalo here. There is only you. This is what this is talking about. What I get here now is, again, the card upside down, the Queen of Feathers. Perception and truth. All right. A fruit bat. And what I'm seeing here is I want you to understand this card came upside down. So this is all talking to you about that dream and about these things that are going on, is that you're not taking care of yourself mentally. Notice here, again, we have one animal, and this animal is moving into the future. This buffalo, they're both moving into the future. It's time for you to move into your future. Everything's moving to the right. You know, that's what I'm seeing. And that's what we have to know. It is time for you to grab your wings, find your magic, yell bangarang, and say, I've got to either fix this and get it right again. I have to dedicate myself to this relationship, to this principle, or it's time to move on. And if they don't dedicate themselves back, it's time to move on. Okay? Hope that works. Let me know. tarotwithanAttitude.com. Love to do a more in-depth reading with you on that. That is amazing. Make it happen, Captain. Bangarang. So mote it be. See, Glenda, I'm so grateful for knowing I can change. That's what we're here. That's what I want people to see. Knowing that I have the choice to give myself an abundance of happiness. Knowing that I am being loved. And once you know that, life changes. Life can spin on a dime. They tell you, oh, this person can't change. Yes, they can, but it's not up to you to change them. It is up to you to change you. It is up to them to change them. You can only put it out there. If they take it, you can't force feed them. You know, if they don't take it, then guess what? I'm sending you lots of love and light, but I'm still loved by other people and other things. That's a great, great gratitude. That's awesome. Thank you, Glenda. Kristen, I'm at the docks. Got to get myself straight, so I'm reading what everyone says. LOL, I forgot my earbuds at home. All right, well, we're wishing you love and light. Everything else, get yourself straight. Somebody type in, we said, get yourself straight. We want you to be there. Good morning, D. A card for finances. Absolutely. D, put in down below something that makes you happy. Something that you genuinely I don't want to see my children. All of our children, most times our children make us happy. There are times they aggravate piss out of us. All right. But I got news for my parents out there. There are times we aggravate the piss out of our kids too. It's just what it is. All right. Now, D, but I want you to put down something you are truly thankful for and go into some detail. All right. This is where we're at. Card for finances. Here we go. Let's see what D's got for finances. D King and finances. Man, this is all looking good. The first thing I have that I brought up for the light card, the Ace of Crystals, manifestation and prosperity. And this card came upright. We have this beautiful panda walking down the path. Be the panda. Be mighty. Be royal, be beautiful, see it. But pandas don't generally move that fast. I'm trying to tell people and get people to understand that in manifesting, you can't move through it and just blow through it. Slow down, be in the moment, see what's there. See the opportunities that are going to come out across your path. And if you're running down the path, you're going to miss some. Prosperity is coming your way. And then for the shadow card, I actually got the 8 of acorns. We talked about 8 a little bit ago, okay? The 8 of acorns. This would be the 8 of wands. And what we've got is energy and results. Today is a day. You can make some things happen today. Are you willing to reach out today? Are you willing to find a way to make some things happen and let spirit talk to you? The 8 of acorns, movement. All movement. And you know one of the things we've got here, he's looking to his past. All right. So what I'm getting is it's time for you to let some stuff go from the past and turn around and move the other way. The beautiful eel has that just, whenever I see an eel, I just can't help but just stare at it for a while. And what we've got here, energy and results. Where are you putting your energy at? Where are you putting your energy towards your finances? Is it in worry or is it manifesting? This is where we need to go. You could manifest, bring things in, cut the worry out and everything. If you put all these things into plan and you move forward and you use that 8, if you're willing to learn something and you're willing to take time and slow down and be a master and to realize we never stop learning, all right? But move forward, you will then be able to be prosperous and manifest a bunch of great and wonderful things into your life. That's amazing. Always such a great service and advice from you and your guides. Emotions lead to thoughts and thoughts tell stories. It's time for us to enter a me rage, fall in love with self. You know what? We cannot help others if we are drowning. And there are times I do need to step away from people. Is that right or is it wrong? You know what? When I feel I'm not in tune and trying to get in tune, I might be doing something off. Okay. People need our energy, folks, and that's what I'm trying to see. It is time for our people of this planet to heal, not be at fight. This energy of this 5, this energy of this year coming to an end, it's going to be pretty ferocious. You'll see it. Things are going to get more and more and more and more, but we're working towards that 6. We're starting to break free. And you have to break free before you can help others break free. And you break free by doing like what C. Glenda and I were talking about, being positive. Owning that thought, that spirit, that idea that I can manifest. I don't have to race through the world. I can keep coming and doing things the way they are. Guess what? Then you can carry that spirit out. You can pull it from above. You can bring it from below, let it wrap around and blow it out and let it hit somebody like a hurricane. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. It will hit them very hard. If you don't think spirit can't hit you, even my son, Cody, all right, my youngest son, he doesn't understand all this, but we're very fortunate to have him and his beautiful girlfriend, Tina, on our trip, as well as my daughter and hers. And she's got more of a grasp into this than he does, but even she's still learning. When we walked into the loom, Cody went with one group. We had a group of fast walkers and then a group of old farts. Let's put it that way. Not everybody, I think I was the old fart in the group. Okay. So, but when we first walked in, it's a wide spread out. Look it out. It's not one building. We walked into an energy field of things that were happening and different things. My son had gone in way before me and actually wound up coming out after me. And he walked up to me and said, when I walked in there, holy crap. And I'm like, you got it. And he looked at me and said, I've lived here before, haven't I? Yes, you have. And this was an amazing thing for him and for me to see with my own son that doesn't understand this. Okay. But he was open. There is so much energy and power that we can put out to other people. We can be life-changing for other people, but they have to accept it. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So let me know what's happening, and find out what's going on. All right. Dolores, speaking of attitude, I'm so grateful for my chiropractor, Eric. Got myself an attitude adjustment and spinal alignment Tuesday. Blessed I am. Yeah, when you get a good chiropractor, that's an amazing thing. It is good. Kristen, thankful to be getting myself straight. And hopefully my card too. I'm missing my kids so much. Could I please get a card on how this week will end? This week will end however you want it to end and what you put your thing in. There's nothing that is written in stone. We can change our destiny. Your kids can change whatever's going on. I will do a reading for you, okay? I'll listen after my appointment today. Thank you. No problem. So we're going to read for Kristen so she can come in and check it, all right, and see what's there. All right? Here we go. All right. I'm going to bring this back up so I can read it on the side here. She wants to get a card on how this week will end. She's missing her children. All right. How this week will end for Kristen. All right. Wow. All right. What I'm getting is somebody's going to try to change you. Don't let them. But also at the same time, your face-up card on the shadow side was the Ace of Acorns. Acorns here represent fire. Look at this beautiful ram. Okay? This is a ram. Walk delicately. Walk for balance. Know what's coming on. You're going to have to stand true and be royal and hold to what you believe. What I see is creative forces and confidence is written here on this card. Be slow to anger. Okay? Be slow to wrath. Work. Be magical. Be the ram. The ram is a magical creature. Understand that this is fire. This is passion. This is desire. This is what's within you. I have the Wheel of Fortune card for you, or here it's called the Wheel. All right. But it came upside down. So for you, we're talking about change and possibilities. You have to understand, don't look for the change and possibilities out here. Look for the change and the possibilities that can occur in here. That is what I'm getting. There's some more change that needs to happen. Remember, be true. When I look at these two cards together, be true to who you are. This card is a 10. Okay. It's the wheel, the new beginning. All right. The 10, things come to an end, things start over, things are new. But isn't it amazing what you have to learn, see here in what we've been talking about today? And this is the first time I've had this. We have an octopus with 8 arms. 8. You have to master change. You have to become the master and learn how to deal with change. And you also have to be ready to be a master and know how to deal with change as it comes on, show other people how to deal with change. That's going to be what's huge for you. That's where I see the weekend. You have some things coming at you. Go slow, be royal, stand your ground on some things, but stand your ground in a place of love and gratitude. That's what I am getting. Kristen, hit me on tarotwithanAttitude.com and let me know what's going on. Okay? And see what's happening there. Much love to all. Many blessings. Let your light shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. There we go. Dolores, key to meeting someone, getting out there, I need to do the same. Yes, Dolores and I talked about that. It is one of those things. If you want to meet people, you got to go to where the people are. And I will tell you this, all this crap on the internet and things like that, it's a great way to meet some people, but there's no energy to it. A lot of people, if you're looking for a hookup, it works great. Okay. There have been some solid relationships built on a few of these different dating apps. However, I don't need to learn somebody else's what they enjoy doing. They don't need to learn mine. I need to be doing the things that make me happy and meet somebody doing those too. Wow, think of the burden that comes off of that. Okay? That makes sense. All right, I wish I could have been too. I know, Michael, we missed you. You would have had a great time. You would have had a great time. Okay? All right. This is Natalie. May I please have a message? And thank you. Yes, Natalie, as soon as you put something in that tells me what you're grateful for, and it has to be specific and it has to be in detail, put that in and I'll get you there. We'll find out what's coming on. You know the rules. Come on, Natalie. Put something in there. You've got to get to that place of gratitude. I want to help you. I want things to come there. And so I'm going to go ahead and put this in there because I'm going to trust that you put it in. But if you put in some BS, don't mean any crap, I'm going to call you on it when I get down there and read you. Okay? That's what's happening. All right. Man, I got some sun. I did not get this sunburn. I got to readjust my lights. I didn't have time. All right. But between my new brown and these lights, wow. All right. Yeah, no, I'm not that sunburned, folks. Here we go. All right, Natalie, please have a message, please, and thank you. This message is going to be short because you didn't give anything to work on. You want a message? Here it is, the 4 of Acorns. And what this is saying is you need to find comfort in community. There is comfort and community around you. Are you grasping it? Are you looking at it? Are you holding near to it? In your family, in those things, what are you finding? The 4 of Acorns being the 4 of Wands in any other deck. We've got our walrus here, and I want you to remember how walrus community. They are a massive community, okay? Sometimes they're a deadly massive community, but they thrive. They seek in that community. And we have a walrus here that's saying, I want you to be. So you need to learn to be happy within your community and what you are. What I also have here, the King of Feathers. Here we go. We have logic and justice. So in your community, we still have to apply logic and we still have to apply justice. If somebody is giving you a bunch of crap, have you gone to the wrong community? Are you in the right place? You need to be the lion, okay, in your head and in your communication. You need to know when it's time when somebody's feeding you a line of crap. All right. And lions, what amazed me is we talk about lions eating their young, but lions will also be very affectionate. They will stand alone. They will stand with their whatever you call their group. You know, a pack of lions, a herd. I don't know. There's a special name for it. Troop, maybe. I'm not understanding, but they will stand. But they are on their own, and it's logic and justice rule as a lion. That's what I'm seeing for you, Natalie. Where's your community? Who are the people that are in your ear? Are they feeding you the right stuff? If not, then you need to find a new community. Okay. That's what I get you. All right. Let me know. I'm waiting to see what you're thankful for. You know. All right. Elaine, I am good. Which deck is the Feathers in the Shells? This is, I haven't used it in a while, Bridget. I've had it for a long time, but today when it got popped out, it just called to me. All right. It is Spirit Song Tarot by Paulina Cassidy. There's the book. And look what's there for Bridget. All right. Spirit Song Tarot. And I forgot, this is what the box looks like. Okay. Again, a lot of green going on here by Paulina Cassidy. All right. And I forgot to show people the deck because I've used it so many times before and now, but it has powerful meanings when you look at it. Thank you. I'm glad you reminded me. All right. Grand day, tribe. Glad to be home. Jasmine, hope you're well. Hope all is finding you well. Grateful you guys are back safe. I've heard everybody, from what I've heard, everybody's back safe. Want to make sure. I've got to check on my buddy Lewis. We should start seeing him in here more, things like that. We're going to see. Just want to hear that people made it home safe and that things are good. But I've had no bad news. So I just take that as everybody's home safe, everybody's home, and they're tired. It is good. Good morning, Sai. Glad to see you. May I get a reading, please? Absolutely. Here we go. All right. Here we are. Sai and Jasmine, Sai, Marie. Remember, we start at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Okay. This is going to be coming to a close here pretty quick. So things like this, make sure you get in here. And it takes me a while because I'm not just going to give everybody, go run, jump off a bridge type of stuff. All right, Jasmine, may I get a reading, please? Absolutely. 10 of Feathers, recovery and transformation. What I'm getting is there's something you should be getting over. We have another beautiful serpent, a beautiful snake. And what the 10 of Feathers is basically understanding things may not have gone the way you wanted them to go. Things have happened kind of a little offset, off kilter. It is time to shed that skin and move on. It is time to know that something is coming to an end, something is happening, and a new you is about to be born, or a new circumstance is going to be there. That is what I am getting on this. I'm going to do this and see if we can't get the camera back in. There we go. All right. And what I have is the Ace of Crystals again, but it's being blocked. There's a new path, a new thing you're supposed to be doing. You need to take a look at it. Something new for you. Okay, so we're either blocking this or this is some new adventure for you in your physical world. There are new things coming and you need to be ready for them and to be able to attack them with vigor. That's going to be awesome. A lot of things coming your way. So mote it be. Bangarang. Make it happen. All right. Should I move, go away from my wife? I think I can't tolerate her anymore. I've been in that situation where they couldn't tolerate me. I get you. Okay. And that's going to be the question. Say, I don't have my pendulum here. It's still packed away. My jewelry's still packed away. I didn't want to deal with it through coming through security and all that. You all know how that is. Say, have you stepped away? Have you had a discussion? Have you talked and said, here is what is going on? The way we are living our life, are you being treated disrespectfully? And it is no longer, I'm not accepting this. Are you treating disrespectfully? Have you both gotten in the habit of just firing off at each other? One can say pass the salt, and the other one says fuck you. That's what I'm getting. Okay, I'm hearing it. There's so much agitation here. How do you heal that? So we're going to ask Saeed what he needs to know about the relationship with his wife. Okay, what happens? You know, everybody right away is like, "Oh, you can't leave your wife." Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. I encourage wife and husband to part if the relationship is no longer fulfilling, if you're staying in a low vibrational frequency, if you're angry all the time. But I challenge you first, what have you done to fix it? What have you done to try to fix it? That's going to be the case. Okay. So I came from a family where divorce just isn't really cool. All right. Me and my aunt were the black sheeps, but we're not going to stay where something is not fulfilling, where I don't feel respected, loved, not staying there. Not staying there. And I'll part with love. That's the key thing. Can you get to a place of love and part from there where it's not wishing her bad things or whatnot? This is going to be important for you, okay? That you part with a good relationship and good company. You know, I got the 8 of feathers here. So this is the 8 of swords. All right. I have to look at this. This one came right side up. All right. So we're going to start with the shadow card. And the shadow card normally means, you know, courage and solutions. You have to find the courage to find a solution. And what I'm being told here is you have not gone strong enough into finding a solution. You just want them to change and you're all yelling at each other. Okay. Now, 7 of acorns, the 7 of wands, determination and stamina. You have to put the work in before you can just blow somebody off. The next question is what you have to sit down and saying, what have I done? Where is my role in this relationship that I need to change? All right. And that is going to be what I see here. And again, it's amazing. We have this is looks like a badger or a ferret. I can't really tell in this one, but the 7 of acorns, the 7 of wands, you know, is one of those things where you have to understand you're feeling beat up. You feel like I want to quit. What this card is actually saying is you can't quit. You're not to leave your wife. Put on your big boy pants, suck it up, and start finding out what you need to change is what I'm getting. Then as you begin to change and listen, you can put out there what needs to happen. All right. But what part of her do you need to accept? In your culture, you asked for her, if I remember right. What about her did you find? What part of that left? Why the anger? Why the intensity? Okay. You have to answer those questions and you have to sit down and answer them together. And when there's no answer, then you can leave. All right. That's what I have for you. Let me know. Okay. That's what's going on. Good morning, Rob. It's been a long 3 months. My husband just got out of the hospital. He danced with the devil COVID protocol and he got one. I'm glad to hear that. Welcome back. Things are happening and this is what's going on. So welcome. Glad your husband's doing better and everything's working out for you. Thank you, Rob. Much love to you. I'm so grateful for your advice. I appreciate you. You know, that's what's happening. I appreciate you too. Let's see what's happening here. Trying to catch up with some people before we get out of here. All right, Marie, are we going to be okay financially? Didn't I do a financial reading for you? I see that, but you got to be open to some changes and things. Let me see what's going on. I'm pretty sure I did a financial reading for you. All right, let's see. If not, come back tomorrow. We'll do it again. We'll find out what's going on. You know, so many people coming in just a little bit too much too late. Glad you are here. But we are at the top of the hour, and it's time for me to go. I have other appointments, things like that. It's not that I don't want to sit here and do this all day, but I can't. All right. You want to get a reading for me? You want to find out what's going on? You want to make sure that I can go into more detail? You want me to help you in a lot detail? Book a session, tarotwithanattitude.com. That's important. Also, go to YouTube, subscribe, but share the link. Facebook, come join the group, follow the page, but share the links. That's what we need you to do. We need this to grow and to get bigger and to get bigger. Okay? Down below, there's a donation link. Help me continue, keep doing what I'm doing, and we do some things. Give whatever your heart tells you to give. That's okay. But tarotwithanattitude.com, also gift certificates. Christmas coming up. Toss somebody a gift certificate. Let's see what's going on. You know, the most important thing out of all this, though, everybody, is to remember, take what you want. It's all right. Leave what you don't. It's okay. But leave having experienced some peace, love, and light. Bangarang!